Most wholesalers are trained to lowball sellers, offer 65 cents on the dollar, maybe 60 if you're feeling bold. But what if I told you there was a way to offer sellers more than what Zillow says their house is worth and still walk away with a fat assignment fee? And before you click off thinking I hit my head or something, let me show you exactly what I mean.
Here's a property that has a $956,000 estimate that I was able to get under contract for $1.8 million and assign it at $1.95 million to a developer who's going to tear down this house and build a new one. Why am I able to offer $800,000 over the Zestimate? Because the Zestimate only comes from the square footage of the house and it multiplies it by the average price per square foot in the neighborhood. This is an absolute gold mine for us because we can find properties just like this that are on an acre lot and sell them to developers who are building amazing new builds just like this one right down the street, same size lot, and they exited for $9.3 million. That's why we're able to come in and offer more than Zestimate to all of these sellers. And right here, if we go back to the history of this property, we see that they bought it for $1.4 million in 2024. If we look out at the surrounding area and the Zestimates around there, we see $1,040,000, $1.4 million, $1,050,000, $953,000. These are the deals that we're able to go offer people more than the Zestimate for their home because the highest and best use is to tear it down and build a new development. That's why we're able to make six-figure spreads and give people more than their Zestimate.
Now, if you're watching this thinking, okay, this makes sense, but how do I actually find these $1 million properties? How do I connect with developers paying six figures on assignment fees? And how do I know which deals have real potential? That's exactly what we help our students with inside the Lux Blueprint program. We walk you through picking the right luxury market, setting up your lead gen, running acquisitions the right way, and finding out who the developers will actually close on. And the goal is simple. Get you your first luxury deal as fast as possible, build a solid foundation, and then scale from there. So if you want that kind of hands-on support, I'll leave a link in the description to book a free strategy call with our team of experts to see if we'd be a good fit to work together. So not only are we offering these people more than what Zillow says their property's worth, but we're making six-figure assignment fees on the back end. Can you imagine in traditional wholesaling being able to offer sellers more than what Zillow says their property's worth? You wouldn't have any shortage of deals. Well, guess what? It's the exact same way in luxury. Because here's the thing, these developers are looking for more deals like this. And this is just one example, and this is happening in markets all across the country.
How do we find a market for this? It's simple. We find out where the new builds are happening. Right here, we see 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to $9 million new builds are happening in this neighborhood. If we go look at this property, for example, right here, $8.5 million it's for sale for. It's on 3/4 of an acre. If we scroll down and figure out what they paid for it, we're going to see they paid $1.4 million in 2024. Guys, if we look at the surrounding properties and go look at their estimates, we see 1.29, 1.33, $976,000 for the same size lots. We can go offer these people at or above Zestimate and still make a six-figure assignment fee selling it to developers who have the ability to go buy and build a new custom home, which is the highest and best use for these areas.
So that is how you offer sellers more than the Zestimate and still make buckets of money. The whole secret lies in stopping thinking like a traditional wholesaler and starting to look at the highest and best use. That's it. Now, if you want to learn exactly how to find these deals, how to talk to the sellers, how to find the developers who will pay these prices, I have a free training on my YouTube channel that actually breaks down the entire process step by step, and I'll leave that in the description below. But if you are serious and you want me to actually hold your hand through this by helping you pick your market, build your marketing plan, analyze every deal for you, and help you close your first luxury deal, then I'll leave a link for that in the description as well, where you can go ahead, book a free strategy call with my team to see if we'd be a good fit to work together. So go below, book your call, and I'll see you on the other side.